till I get home. Wait till I get, I'm going to tell my mama what they did. What they did. Because you in rebellion, you couldn't take it when somebody told you what was right. You can't deal with it because somebody said something to you that checked you. You couldn't deal with it, so you falling asleep. You don't want to hear what I got to say because some kind of way when you got checked, you got an attitude. And you was out of order. You was wrong. So now you go out of order, you wrong, you get checked, you get to rolling your eyes at me. Barely can even look at me. You rolling so strong because somebody said something to correct you and put you in your place. The church needs order. Amen. Flat out. Amen. Everything is going on in the churches. Everything and anything. People saying and doing everything that's big enough and bad enough to do. In God's house. Wow. When is going to be order? When you going to check yourself before you wreck yourself? When you going to check yourself? Amen. God, I'm dealing with something. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Every time somebody say something to me, I get attitude. You don't even think about what you done said out your mouth to hurt somebody. But when somebody say something to you, you get attitude. So, you getting smart. You talking any kind of way to people. You saying anything. But then as soon as somebody check you, you ready to leave. Oh, I want to go home. I ain't going to pay attention. I don't want to hear nothing she said to say. That's a spirit of rebellion. Let me finish. Because y'all need to hear this. Amen. Listen what God has done. God has established authority in the home, in the church, and in civil government. God himself is our supreme authority to exert self-will above any level of authority in God's divine order is to entertain demons of rebellion. Do y'all understand that? Do you need me to break it down? To exert self-will above any level of authority. I'm going to do my thing. I don't care what she say. I don't care what they say. I don't care if you're my teacher. You ain't my mama. She get on my nerves. She get on. You're disrespecting your teachers. You're disrespecting everybody in authority. You turn 15, 16, 17 years old. Now you feel like you're grown. You smell yourself. You're smelling it stink. You're smelling yourself, but you don't even know you're stinking. If you really would smell yourself, your whole personality has changed. You have changed everything, your disposition changed. You used to be so sweet. Now I see the ugliness on you. When you first came to the church, you were so quiet. You didn't say nothing. I would have to get to work. Baby, are you okay? Now you, what? You hot. Things you used to wouldn't dare wear, you wearing now. The way you dressed and changed. Everything changed because a spirit of rebellion and got in there some kind of way. Because some kind of way you didn't grow up with rebellion, with bitterness. So now, rebellion, I'm going to show everybody. I'm going to show everybody. Ain't nobody going to ever tell me what to do me any kind of way. Everything changes. Because the spirit, this demon, that took over. The demons of rebellion. To keep delivered in this area necessitates complete submission to all God-constituted authority. To keep your deliverance in this area, you have to completely submit yourself to the God-constituted authority. That's just my mama. Oh, that's just China. God constituted this. God called this. God equipped this. God said I was an authority. And when you look at me, you don't look at me as just China. I'm a woman of God who's called by God. I don't do shit. And I got some boldness with it, and y'all can't take it. But you know what? Take it. Because it's still coming with love. If you out of order, my job is to correct you. Amen. If I look out and see you on your cell phone and I correct you, don't get mad. No, get mad at yourself and that devil that made you do it. Amen. If you're speaking out of order, out of turn while I'm preaching, you're screaming across and doing crazy stuff, and I check you, take your rebuke. That's what the spirit of humility does. That's when God is humbling you. See, be humbled. See, I'll tell y'all this. Allow God to humble you by asking for humility. God, humble me. I know I'm a mess. I know something. I know I talk too much. I know I'm too wild. I know I get hot-headed. I know I'm angry quick. Please humble me. That should be our prayer. God, keep me humble. Because if you stay humble, you can't rebel against God. And if you stay humble, you will not rebel against authority. Amen. How can some of y'all submit to your jobs and your bosses and won't submit to your pastor? Amen. How is it some of y'all can submit to a person don't have no type of relationship with you? You can't call them, all they are is a boss. And whatever they say goes. You working overtime and you gonna do it. And you can't go to work today. You gotta work. You can't go to church, you gotta work. I can't come today. They're making me work overtime. But I can't get y'all to do nothing. Somewhere is something out of order. Because it's God, His church, your family. See, it's an order that things go in that we're not paying attention to. Amen. It's an order of service. Yes, your home. You're supposed to take care of home. I would dare not tell y'all not to take care of home. But when God's house is all out of order, y'all out of order. And we got to get it in order. Come on. We got another spirit. Got another spirit. Y'all ready for this other spirit? Yeah. I'm just going to do this last one and we're going to go. Spirit of control. Spirit of control. As you purging, you going through deliverance. Spirit of control. I think y'all need to really pay attention to what I'm trying to say. The spirit of rebellion will cause you to miss God. Yes. But guess what? I've got to say this. It's a form of witchcraft. It's a form of witchcraft. What does the Bible say? And I say it too much for y'all not to say it back to me. The spirit of rebellion is a spirit of witchcraft. So, sometimes when we feel, I gotta do this, I gotta say this. Sometimes when we think people got witchcraft on them, they've been and put it on themselves. They walking in rebellion. So automatically, because they're walking in rebellion, the witchcraft spirit is already there. So how easy is it for the enemy to snatch you up out of here and put more witchcraft? Because you already had the door open, baby. Amen. So, you come to me crying to me, I think somebody put some witchcraft on me. God doing this right now. God is revealing some things right now as I'm speaking. Wow. As I'm speaking. I wondered how certain people got witchcraft on them. And I'm praying every day. I'm the pastor. I'm the preacher. I'm praying. I'm laboring. How is that possible? How did that happen? They stepped in the spirit of rebellion, which automatically put witchcraft, a spirit. Wow. So automatically open the door for demons to invade them. They were weakened to rebellion. They can't tell me what to do. I don't want to go to church today. I don't want to do this today. Now they have been overtaken by the spirit of witchcraft. But until they submit and come humble before God, witchcraft gonna stay there. Can't do nothing but stay there. Because one thing, they ain't submitted. Wow. Number two, they ain't openly confess, God, I've been rebellious. God, do something with me. Yes. Because they walking. It got them so blind till they walking in rebellion so thick till they don't even know they've been had. So this witch over here got them on this side. This witch got them. This witch, all this witchcraft. Spirit of control. I'm about to bring it out. All this is open. You can't control me, baby, if I'm walking up in line with God. Amen. You can't put nothing on me. Now, you might can put it on my son, on my child, on my husband if he's not walking right. Amen. But you can't touch me. And you knew you couldn't touch me. Because I'm being humble and I'm not going to rebel against whatever God is saying. But, okay, but where's the weakest link? Wow. There go the weakest link. So, we got the weakest link here. So, now, since I couldn't get you, the head, the spiritual head, I'm going to get the weakest link. Wow. The one that don't want to submit to God. The one that's steady bucking and fighting and kicking against the prince. I'm going to get them and I'm about to tear everything up. Jesus. Do y'all know one bad apple spoils the whole bunch? Amen. Do you know one small fox destroys the whole vine? Do you know it can take one person up in this church that can rebel and that thing will go through here and spread through here like a cancer? Jesus. In your household, you got somebody in your house that will not submit to you authority or God's authority. Your house in a shamble because you ain't put the, listen, throw Jonah over the boat. Yeah, yeah. It's got to go. It's my way or the highway. As for me and my house, we're going to serve the Lord. Amen. You say that with your mouth, but you don't really mean it. If you really want to serve God, either they going to serve Him, or they got to go, or I got to go. Yes. Somebody got to go. Because I cannot allow y'all to tear this up what God is doing in me. So, I'm saying this with these rebellious kids. With these kids is doing anything and everything they want to do in your house, and you pay the cost to be the boss, either you got to go or I got to go. Listen, it hurts. It's hard, but it's fair. Because when you had me, you didn't know what to do with me. So it's just for me to stand right with God, see, my household can't be out of order. How can I say I'm saved and everything in that house is all messed up? How am I saying I'm saved? Where am I displaying my holiness at if my kids out of order? How am I displaying holiness and they sneaking through the back door with a female in my house? Or a little boy in my house? Or somebody got one leg up? I ain't even had one leg up. Now you got one leg up in my house. Right. But the spirit of rebellion took over and we ain't took authority over it. So we just allowing it to just run rapid in the household. Next thing you know, the kids be telling you, shut up. Yeah. I don't want to hear all that. Get up. That's shut up to me. That's shut up to me. That's shut up to me. Yeah. That's a sign to me. Yeah. To say, keep your guts out. Quick. Amen. What was that?